I'm in a stranger's country, and if shit happens, if shit's going on, I'll probably end up in jail. Okay, one of the most memorable experience that I ever have is when I'm visiting the Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, or Saigon. It's one of the best experience that I ever had, and truly the foods are so amazing, the beautiful architecture are so amazing, the overlooking, oh, I really miss all of it. And after when you arrive in the Ho Chi Minh City, right, airport, all you have to, there are, as you go out, there are a lot of people and taxi drivers who are trying to barge you. They're trying to persuade you, you know, they're trying to persuade you to go to their taxi, but it's not really a very good option. All you have to do is just go to the taxi stand, and I highly recommend you take the Venason taxi. Yes, they are quite honest and reputable one. So make sure you hop on a Venason taxi. So when I arrive in the airport, I straight away hop on the taxi. Then I ask the driver to send me to the famous Saigon Cathedral of Notre Dame. Yeah, it's one of the highlights in visiting the Vietnam. And because before I only saw it in the photos and in the internet, then the moment I arrived, I quickly told the driver to send me to this famous Saigon Cathedral of Notre Dame. Okay, and then after when I arrived, so of course there's a lot of other tourists as well, and really you need to be patient if you want to take good photos, right? So you need to be patient. Then after that, you can actually go inside the church, but unfortunately when I was there, unfortunately it's closed. So yeah, and after some taking photos and taking videos, just across the street is the Central Post Office. It's a very nice building. There's a lot of, they're selling a lot of souvenirs, postcards inside, but of course trying to haggle with the vendors, because you know sometimes they will rip you off. Guys, there's a lot of cases where a lot of tourists are being robbed, so make sure that you be careful every time you're going to walk, because there's a lot of thieves, there's a lot of incidents happen in Saigon, that they're being robbed, that they're being, so guys, all this time just be safe, okay? If you have your bag, you know, try to just put up in front of you so that you can all the time guard. If you have a camera, don't try to leave it there or leave it around if you're trying to take a photos, right? So make sure you're trying to, like a tourist, the strap you're trying to hop on in your neck. So after a few minutes of walking around the city, I went to the Independence Palace. When you enter the palace, you need to pay 30,000 Vietnamese dong. Okay, and then after that, if you carry a lot of things, there are storage area, like they will give you a sort of personal key, and then after that you can go. You can put all your things there because you're not allowed to carry a lot of things as you go inside. So as for me, it was quite late already because I just quickly take some photos and videos outside. I didn't manage to go inside the palace. I just walk around the park, and in the park you can see a lot of remnants, war remnants, like tanks, the fighter planes. And after checking into my Airbnb, I put all my things to my room, and then after that I went outside. So I walk around, I stroll around during nighttime, trying to find some street foods. Yes, because I'm quite hungry during that night. And then I keep on walking around the street, and then try to buy some food, some drinks, and it's really very, very delicious. Actually, I miss the foods there. Just get ready some medicine, just in case you will get some stomach upset, and you don't want to ruin your vacation, right, or your holiday. So just get ready. Order some beers. Okay, so there's a lot of tourists also, and then I have an experience that I'm going to tell you that it might happen to you, and it's better be safe than sorry. Here it goes. I went to this like some sort of cafe where I sitting on the bar, and I ordered some beers on it, and then I saw some American ladies, I think, and together with a friend, and then they're busy talking, they're very busy chit-chatting, but I'm just there alone enjoying my beer. And then at some point that lady there bought me a beer, and I quite surprised, and then we're having a chit-chat, and then suddenly I can smell that she's smoking a weed. Yes, a weed. Then she offered me to try, and I was like, no thanks. And I think she's a bit pissed off that I refuse her, and it made me realize that this is a very important, guys, because I'm just alone, right? Nobody around me there, and I'm in a stranger's country, and if shit happens, if shit's going on, I'll probably end up in jail. So I tried to refuse her. I tried to no, it's okay, thank you, because also there's a cop just behind me, just nearby. So if I'm really that crazy, I'm going to accept that offer. I don't know what's going to happen to me. So guys, make sure that there are a lot of cases where they're trying to sell you a drugs or a weed or everything, and then after that they will trying to blackmail you. So just be careful, okay? Make sure that you're trying to be safe. Make sure that you all the time use your brain. Be smart about it, especially if you're a solo backpacker, you're a solo traveler. Make sure that you check everything first before you're going to make a decision to say yes. Keep that in mind. So the next day is my second day, and it's the last day. Yes, I only stay for 2 days. I try to squeeze some of the schedules because I'm off to my next destination. So on the second day, I went for a breakfast, and then after that I stroll around the city again, and then after that I hop a motorbike. Oh, one thing about motorbike, if you're going to cruise the street, right, if you're going to traverse the road, you don't need to worry about anything. All you have to do is just cross the road, and the motorbike, mostly the motorbikes are the one who will stay away from you. Like I went to this famous city hall. The city hall? Yes, the Saigon city hall is the beautiful architecture is really quite amazing. And unfortunately, it's not open for public, so all you have to do, you can just, on the outside, you can enjoy the beauty there. And then, After that, after taking some photos and videos, there's one motorcycle driver approached me that if I'm interested to have a city tour. Then I keep on asking how much is it. Don't fall for this kind of trick. It happens to me because he didn't tell me how much it is, and then after that, after all the services, and then he's trying to overprice me. And for me, okay, after all the experience, I don't mind at all, because you know, it's better be safe rather than you just be sorry for just few dollars, right? So it's a lesson learned for me, is that make sure, guys, if you want to hire whatever tours, like a personal tours, right, a driver, a motorcycle driver, or a van, make sure that you are going to emphasize and clear it properly how much you are going to pay, so that they are not going to scam you. Okay? And then after that, I asked him to send me to the becz Financial Tower. It's the tallest tower in Saigon. And after when I arrived, you have two options. It's either you're going to pay 200,000 Vietnamese dong, or that one is on the 49th floor, or you can go to a cafe, order some coffee, or you can eat together with a very nice view that is on the 50th floor. You can also do that. And after that, I asked him to send me to the Bintan market. Yeah, the Bintan market, this is where all selling all the souvenirs and everything. But make sure that you're also trying to haggle, because sometimes they're going to they sell it very expensive, but actually it's just very cheap. So try to haggle straight away, top price, you know, and you know, use your skill in haggling. If you're on the tour, or if you're in the middle of the street, right, if you're trying to pay something, don't try to wave around your wallet, okay? So you just, before you're going to an open area, before in your hostels or in your hotels, trying to have some small change in your pocket or in your bag, you know? Don't try to wag around your wallet, because there's a lot of cases where a lot of tourists are being robbed. So you don't want to happen to you like that. You don't want to ruin your mood. Okay, and then after, make sure you don't wear a lot of jewelry. You don't want to be stand out. So just remove all the gold thing, the diamond thing, just leave it at home, and just try to blend in with the crowd, you know? Especially during night time, don't go to a street where you're the only person. It's a no-no. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification button there, so that you will get notified every time I'm going to upload a new video. And guys, click this video here. It's either this one or this one.